Okay, so it is Blue 4 versus... Oh, I just turned on my fucking night vision. I went for a week and I've forgotten how to do everything. Anyway, it is Blue 4 versus Green 4. Terminal capture. There's 2 spawn points for each team. Blue 4 have a spawn point out on a boat. It is their helicopter team. And Green 4 have another spawn just on a beachhead with a couple boats. Mm-hmm. Wait, what the those are 5 minigun boats. Okay.
Well, it's not like it's a naval objective.
Fair enough. Anyway, what voice? It's been a while, so I might be a little bit
Just give me
rusty.
your standard movie voice. Let's go.
Movie voice? Okay.
Yeah, let's go. This mission was made by Despacito.
Despacito. 2 U.S. ships have been damaged and cannot retreat with the rest of the fleet.
Jeez, Cap, what did you do?
Soldiers left behind on the destroyed ships are tasked with defending the area until help can arrive. Once U.S. troops force themselves on land, they manage to capture 2 military outposts and a small town. They're now preparing for a rebel counterattack. This is a movie voice. I've forgotten. I'm rusty. Area of operations. Sand with some trees and hills. Note, grey boats have no ammo. The helis need to refuel as they're low on fuel. Refueling can be done at both fuel depots.
Neat.
Mission rule, don't try to get the fuel trucks because they're locked for a reason.
All right, game mode is terminal uplink. So Blue 4 are going to be the defensive faction here, Green 4 being the attackers. There are 3 terminals out on the map. They're marked for everyone's map. Everyone can see the sites at once. These blue areas represent Blue 4's spawn where they can teleport to in the beginning. It also represents the build area at start here. So going ahead and looking back over at the game mode, it's a 90-second hack timer. Basically, Green 4, once they interact with the terminal starts counting down from 90 seconds. Once it gets 0, terminal then explodes after another 10-second timer. Anywhere in that 90-second hack can the defenders interact with the terminal and stop the hack. I really wish if it would tell us if it was restarted or merely paused, because those can be 2 changeable variables as well. Usually it's restarted, though.
Well, otherwise, it's got a 90-second hack time, so it's probably not restarted.
Sorry, did I say usually it's restart? Usually it's paused. My bad.
Yeah, usually it's paused.
So we'll see. Otherwise, maximum view distance is going to be a little over a click and a quarter. Usually you don't see the render distance up that high, but because it's Bozcadda with these big open fields and whatnot, I can understand why. No magnified optics nor NVG equipment, but defender build points is 125. That's usually the standard for any mission is 125 build points for the Ace Fortified tool for the defenders to use to help build up a perimeter. By the way, fun fact, we have a full house tonight. All 124 slots on the server are taken. We had almost 150 people show up, so it also means NA is probably going to be close to full as well.
This means that if there's going to be so many more accidents and more explosions, I want.
We'll see how that all plays out. Otherwise, map settings, looks like both sides are going to have only 2 AT rockets per person. So for the AT and the AT assistants, 4 rockets per fire team, 8 per squad, because it's 2 fire teams. Otherwise, let's go ahead and start with Blue 4. Blue 4 have Marine kits here made by Maz. Just to break down the abbreviations here: platoon leader, platoon sergeant, basically the command staff in the group. We'll point them out in a second. Squad leaders, team leaders, auto rifleman assistant, grenadier, and IR, which means they have the hunt IR equipment, aka a GL that you fire in the air turns into a little camera with a parachute, and then you can use a terminal to look from that camera. It has regular vision and night vision, no thermals. Machine gunner assistant, combat engineer, the guys that have explosives, choice of 3 AT mines, 2 tripwire, flare mines, and 2 tripwire AT mines. Or the 2 other options, 2 satchels or 4 explosive charges, which you can throw. Light anti-tank, medium anti-tank 1, medium anti-tank 2. They're separated in the way in the mat settings where you see 1 and 2. Sometimes they have the second one have a different type of AT, either be a heavy AT weapon system like a Titan or a Javelin, or an AA system like an Igla or a Stinger. Otherwise, back on the uniform, scrolling back down here, we've got the Recon Infantry, the Recon Infantry Sniper, the Designated Marksmen, which we won't see the weaponry in the loadout. Looks like some sort of 416, but we'll look into it. I can make inferences from there. Sniper, crewman lead, crewman, pilot, medic, and then the base kit. Otherwise, loadouts for the Marines is going to be M27s and M4A1s. So based off of what I saw for the marksman, that was either some sort of M4 platform, and more than likely some sort of Mark 11, which is a 7.62 by 51 NATO 20-round marksman rifle, but we'll see it in a second. 249s, 240 Golfs, M136 for the light anti-tank, and M40A5 for the sniper. 2 suppressed shooters get the choice of Mark 14 or a SOCOM 16. Pretty much the same platform again, 20 rounds of 7.62 by 51, but they're suppressed, but they're limited to usually a red dot, or if there's magnified optics, then they can put magnified optics on it. And then the crew and aviation, either an MP7 or an M4A1. Looking over back at the CSW, crew serve weapons, nothing custom there. Assets, they get an LAV-25, which I don't think is going to have the autocannon. Usually what they do for autocannon, Vix, is they have a 50 cal and then some sort of coax, which I would assume...
yeah, they have the M240 coax, and then, well, it says 25 M242. It's probably going to be a 12.7 or a 14.5.
I doubt a 14.5. Usually they do a 12.7 for all blue 4 Vics, but otherwise, just as a fire support Vic, they got the UH-60, only down to about 1,200 rounds per minigun, so 2,400 total. That has to go and refuel, though, before it can be fully utilized, thus adding a nice extra timer to it. 2 M2 shielded Humvees. Head is still exposed, then 2 50 cals. Statics. I'm going to look at them. They don't have the red dot sight, but they do have the blast shield, which is quite nice. Looking over at the group, we got Tenderbaner as the ground command platoon HQ. He doesn't have a 2IC nor medic. Dingo, head honcho of the EU branch, is going to be leading X-Ray. He's got Wheaton as his sniper. Green Thumb and Falcon are going to be the suppressed shooters. Falcon going with the SOCOM 16. Green Thumb going with a Mark 14 EBR. Arcor being the 2IC. It looks like they're not taking a medic role. Usually X-Ray has a medic, but it looks like they've decided to forego that. Falcon, I would say one of his best roles is the suppressed shooter, so we'll see what he's able to pull today, especially with a full pop server. Vagrant leading Alpha HQ. He's got Mine Layer, Hotkins, Like a Boss, Benice, Agent, Miniam, Bees, Norris. All right. Norris is one of the other hotshot players we like to watch. Korvac, Motsby, Astronaut, and Knockerin. Azariah leading Bravo HQ. He's decided to keep his team separate. Of Scandi Recon players, Yanni Finn leading Iander, Pert, and Frost, and Nemesis. Iander taking AT. He is, in my opinion, the AT god. Nafs leading Bravo 2 with Cullis, Finn, Katz, and Dobbs. So again, Dobbs, Katz, and Cullis, they're not officially part of Scandi Recon, which is one of, if not the top community within FNF. Titans, which is their individual community v community event. It's called FNF Titans. Scandi was the king of that event. They beat Pepega in the previous bout, so that's why we consider them the best community. However, Pepega, we would say, is a very close to second, if not in some situations, is the best community.
It was off Crow, wasn't it?
OFCRA?
Second time around. Yeah, the second time around. Who won the second
I think Ofkra, came in too, but we're getting off track. I'm just mentioning they're the best communities here. But Katz, Dobbs, and Cullis, they usually run with Scandi Recon. They're aware of how Scandi plays, and they match that level of aggression, which is always great to see. Patrick leading Charlie HQ with Omega, leading Charlie 1 with Martin, Raven, Levy, McKinsey, and Bond. Steve leading the 1RCC players with Kabubi Face here as well. Jib Style leading Delta HQ. Navy leading Delta 1 with Spiky, Nordic Prophet, Lavid, Goran, and Naders. SOF players under Delta 2 with Beast, and then Oddball, Sven, and Logan are taking the helicopter crew. And yes, Logan is back. My favorite player to watch in terms of trick plays. But Nordic is back, and Logan is back, so... Nordic we like to see because he is also one of our longtime viewers, and we like to watch him to see what he does.
He's my sugar daddy.
Okay. All right, now, why don't you go over green 4 real quick while I go and fix my settings real quick to get the not connected TFAR message to go away.
So, Info's uniform is ID 2010 Rebel Frank Herlisa Erdka full age. They've got they have like not sorted out this whole issue with the font on the uniform.
I wonder what you mean. I see. ID 210 Rebel Frank. H Liza Erdka Muff Aj. Age or Age, I can't tell. It's supposed to be French, but it's fine.
I've never seen. That's a new kit. Never seen that.
Yeah, no. So basically, some rebellion kits here. AKMs, AKSs, RPK, PKP, RPG 26, the T5000 for the sniper, an AKS or an AS-Val for the suppress shooters. Again, the AKS gunner would get 45-round magazines, which I don't know why he does, but it's awesome. And then the PP2000 or the AKS for the crew and aviation.
Indigo's just come in my chat and said hasn't been reported before. Are we only getting
Very
that?
true. I mean, technically they wouldn't know anything until it's reported.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, Greenfall's assets, 4 motorbikes, which I'm very excited to see because we've seen those explode many a time.
Down, you'd have to go to their Discord
they're
for
funny. 4 covered gas. One MI8. MT
Did I get your massage hot shot? No, I did not.
1,200
My
rounds.
shoulders are a
in
little
the
stiff if you want to give me one.
turrets. I think it's is it a back and side door gun? I think.
For which Vic? The MI8?
Yeah, the MIA. Is it back gun and side?
I'm only seeing 2 guns listed, so it's probably the left and right sides for the PKT.
Okay. They have 4 speedboat miniguns. As I said, the grey one doesn't actually have any ammo in it, but the 4 normal ones, I think, do. Unless, okay, no, 1 speedboat minigun has ammo in it, and then the 4 grey ones don't. So one's white, one's grey. BMP1, which is interesting. I haven't seen. When was the last time we saw a BMP1?
I don't know, but I don't know if they've unscripted the cannon to be something else. We're going to only be able to see that when they fire.
BTR-80 and a Hilux Dushkum.
I just saw a brief look at the freaking Green 4 roster. It was actually disgusting, but keep going.
I'm very excited. Are you going to go for it, or shall I go for it?
I'll go through it.
Oh, well, there we are. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, well, looked at those vehicles. Let's go ahead and look at the roster. We have Side Commander. I believe that's Sideways. From Papega, he's got Legal Action as the platoon medic and someone named GRD Pointman as his 2IC. Clown and Nomad also in a transport Vic groups up with Platoon HQ, so they had to have been for another squad to join up with them. But Nomad and Clown, I think, are from Papega as well. Hadav is going to be the team lead for X-Ray. Galil, Lolo, Sam, JY, and Seismo, all TSP players with him. Lolo taking the Sniper, JY and Seismo taking the 45-round AKSs. I don't blame him. TF131 Tanto leading Alpha HQ with Barrett, and Ant taking one of the the BTR, my bad. Miss Spear being the team leader for Kubaz. Gambujo, Chadwick, and Broken. Lath taking Alpha 2 with Depot, Gur, Bacon, Jacob, and Gobvik. Ash leading Bravo HQ with Timek, Despo, Izo, Saik, Sushi, and Albin. Always like to point out these guys because they also play in OFCRA, and I am a firm believer if you play in multiple different PvP communities, you are generally a better player overall because if you've had a lot of different ways to fight, a lot of different ways to learn, and you can pretty much outmaneuver anyone that's only been playing in one community. Rory leading Gazag, Tackleberry, Swollen, Banks against same part of that FLG group up there. Now we got Papega. Kane leading with Maz, one of the mission makers and the guy that, makes these kits, has a lot of knowledge on the loadouts and whatnot. But otherwise, Cake here, Novix, Flux, Michael, Guy Fieri, and Bant, who, in my opinion, is the best player statistically, and honestly, we see it every week. Best player overall in Friday Night Fights.
Those statistics you put on Twitter.
1RW, I'll mention them in a second. 1RW taking the entirety of Delta 1 with Freeman. And then we have Tanaka from Coalition, who I would argue is another really, really good community within this group, with Vivids, Embordak taking the BMP1, and the Nufflix, Reaper, and Smandman are flying. So those statistics, let me state this for the record. We've been tracking what they are, and it's really interesting because they're not 100% accurate. I want to say they're within like 90 to 95% accuracy. It does keep track of all the missions that are run, but the numbers don't always update for KDs and whatnot, and that we don't know when that number might have stopped, but there are some ops that are actively updated, so we don't know how accurate they are, but at one point in time, they did give up-to-date accurate statistics. There's also a website you can look at after-action reports to look at the KDs of every individual player that's 100% accurate. that I have been tracking as well. And if you want this information, you can just DM me on Discord. I'll send it to you. But no, I've been getting some shit because people were looking at it going, oh, it's not 100% accurate. And I'm like, all right, then give me some accurate statistics. And then no one would give me accurate statistics.
That off-roader at the front just took off.
Yeah, that front Vic did just freaking yeet out of here. I thought it was a desync spike for a second, but it's like, no, that Vic literally just went, noom.
Okay, so the reason I brought up, well, you brought up the statistics originally, but the reason I like them so much is because you
Gotcha,
posted them on Twitter.
I'll take a look at it later.
And I replied, okay. No, wait, no.
Yeah,
I
go
replied,
ahead.
Boost statistics, just play the video game and have fun.
Yeah.
And then I actually decided, hey, I'll go have a look at them. And I looked at me, I have 69 kills, and I just replied with, I take it all back, I fucking love statistics, and I'm never playing FNF ever again.
Look, I'm going to be honest, like statistics and data, it's really fun to look at because it does help show you who the better players are. Even if it's older statistics, it still shows at one point in time who the best players were. And then if you extrapolate what you see in FNF compared to what you see in those statistics, I mean, it's up to you to make that that judgment for yourself. By the way, Bayan's Vic has gone dark for me.
Where?
I see him on the map, but they're not coming up on my HUD.
I see him.
That's weird.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, no, I can't see him on, like, just free view, which means one of them might have taken damage, because I know that happens in vehicles sometimes.
It might have been a Vic damage thing, but I mean, as far as I knew, it was just a driver and a gunner, and both of them are still okay. I don't see any wounds on their bodies, so... yes, this is round one.
That's where Bay is. Yeah, no,
but again,
I think it happens with vehicle damage.
But I was quoting all those statistics because I was looking into, potentially doing like a little stupid baseball card thing for FNF players for like top dogs. And that idea is shelved at the moment because I have a few other things I need to take care of first for the channel and whatnot. But if I ever get the free time, and I've also heard there might be another statistics project coming out to keep track of FNF, because in order to do something like a baseball card thing, I would need 100% accurate statistics kept up to date.
I want the cards.
Then we'll see. But I would need that data. I would need it from a source where people wouldn't bitch at me for getting it. And, just because I think it would be cool. And then there's also some other ideas I have for potentially making my stream more like what we saw with ESM's stream and turning this into what really looks like an esports event. So, again, ideas to look for, but I'm also trying to tackle quite a few other things at the moment, but we'll see how things go. Real quick, on the Blue 4 defensive strategy here, we have a Green 4 helicopter and Green 4 motorbikes actually going up to the fuel depot that Blue 4 is trying to rush to. Blue 4 also opting to take care of Terminal 2 and Terminal 3, but not Terminal 1, where Green 4 looks like they're putting a lot of their forces around to hit Terminal 1 first to sweep north to south. Our first point...
They made it. But they do, sorry, I was just saying that the bikes are coming as fast as they can, but also the bikes are going through wooded territory right now, which is the most dangerous thing you could do.
Yep. But, I mean, this is Legal Action, Guardman, and Sideways. Legal, I think, could easily capitalize on this, but the MI8s started coming in and immediately took UH-60 fire.
Did they manage to get it done up? The helicopter might just block the sounds of the bikes.
Now the PKT on the MI8 is firing.
Knows. Falcon 100% knows. Though this is full platoon HQ squad right here. What else would you expect from Papega Pirates?
From Sideways, yeah. But I love how the UH-60 is taking off, and now it's harassing the MI8. Actually, it shot the engine out, now they're bailing.
Oh, wow.
But now the UH-60 is firing down at these infantry.
They could probably repair that, but with that
they could.
In the air, it's probably just...
I think they threw some smoke grenades and actually starting to work on bandaging and doing that themselves. But this is all Green 4 X-ray right here. So, this open field, really easy pickings for those UH-60 gunners should they choose to make that aggression. But I think that UH-60 is eventually going to come back and probably finish its refueling, because I doubt it finished that quickly.
I don't think it even got any fuel in, because they have to base connect it, don't they?
You're right, so they probably didn't even get a chance. Meanwhile, Green 4 Charlie is Papega Pirates here. They're about to run into Scandi. Oh, why is it every week these two run into each other? The two best communities.
Papega Pirates and Scandi. Well, they just... I think
Clown, I
very
think, just
similar
spotted Yanni.
playstyles.
Yanni might have just spotted some skylines over here. Clown trying to line up a shot.
Yeah, they definitely know. I think Yanni's also trying to line. Yeah, Yanni's also trying to line up.
I'm going to be watching the kill counts of X-Ray to see if they get anything.
Nomad with no dad.
Anyway, Nomad with no dad getting some shots on Yanni through the bush. I know, it is pretty damn funny,
Maybe
but...
he'll finally make him proud.
And now we got that Dishka Hilux coming around on the rear here.
That bay, yeah? Oh, yeah, that is
Yeah.
That's a dangerous push-up, though, especially against Scandi Recon.
But Bay on that 50 cal, technically a 12.7. I mean, he can easily shred. Normally, I wouldn't trust Dishka to actually go for kills, but Bay has shown us time and time in the past he's very, very controlling with that weapon, especially if the Vic's going to stay slow so he can stabilize. But we're just seeing GLs firing a little far, but at least Blue Force showing that they're responding to that potential vehicle threat.
So I think the Hotel 1, the MI8, is completely destroyed because they've just seemingly abandoned it. Which I think is a really like horrible misplay here.
Yeah, no, they were trying to rush potentially to take the fuel depot before the UH-60 got there, but they took a really long route around. They could have beaten the Blue 4 Vic to that vehicle depot, but I think they also flew north because they were checking the northern one as well just to make sure nothing went there. That's why Green 4 also went to the north to potentially cut that vehicle off. So that MI8 should have taken a more direct route, in my opinion, because otherwise the UH-60's M134 miniguns are always going to beat out the PKTs on those other Vics. Otherwise, we're seeing Papega starting to get very aggressive here. Azariah knocked out. Nemesis is dead, Perton's dead, and Yanni is dead.
This is first death, or Periton or Yanni, one of the first death, which... Oh, actually, Novix, I think, just died, but I'm not sure.
Let me check. Novix was also killed off, probably in the firefight exchange. He did just die. There were 3 people around there.
He misses all of his shots, can't find him, as gets up.
As was unconscious. Guy Fieri might have not been able to find the angle. Get some great hits on Guy Fieri and knocks him out.
Pull from Guy Fieri there. Couldn't get the shots on Az while he was down. Az with a really nice flank, though.
Now, we might see these 3 SOF players to the south flank around over here. They could get behind Scandi and do, Papega and do a lot of damage. Grenade thrown as Guy Fieri woke up and knocks him back unconscious because his body did the new ragdoll animations. But as he's going to go aggressive again, he's trying to attack from a different angle. Great play to make. He's going to have quite a few Papega members to contend with here, though. We're about to see Terminal 1 get hacked as Rory's coming into the site. It's Hilux, I'm sorry. Hilux, Hulux. Guy Fieri wakes back up again and is going to definitely need medical quick.
Oh, he actually woke up.
I think Novix was... No, Guy Fieri is the medic. Okay,
Yeah,
so...
Guy Fieri is a medic.
As long
Look
as
at that blood.
he slaps tourniquets. Yeah, no, he got hit quite a few times there. Az definitely put at least 4 or 5 bullets in him.
I think Az probably just Az is focusing on healing. He's also dropped a lot of blood.
But this will allow for Green 4 to push up a little bit, and then Az can come in and attack on the flank.
Vega Pirates are obviously going to know there's someone over here, but...
That's why I'm pulling back instead.
What's not great for Az at the moment is the rest of
Yanni, I'll add you when I have the time.
Is pulled back.
Once I've started the round, I don't add anyone until the next round.
Divide between the two.
So we got the Dishka Hilux pulling back here. There's Terminal Hack 1 start. Dishka's probably not going to find any good angles on these guys, though. It's going to have to go into the open area on the left, and I think that's exactly what they're about to do. Dishka's now lining up, but they're immediately taking fire. Bay took 2 hits. Immediately knocks out 1 and gets a kill before he's taken out. So Bay's on 2 kills there. He probably got another one. Driver also gets shot in the head.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting to happen with this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Guy Fieri healing. Az is coming back up. He gets caught.
Oh my god. Az finds Guy and sends him back to Flavor Town, only this one's a permanent trip for the round. But now you've got 4 green 4 Papega members, or 3 with Maz technically, doing a line formation to clean up the rest of Scandi Recon.
But then you have the heavy hitter of Azariah on their rear now, who can do a lot of damage. But
as long as he gets into a good position.
Az is focusing on KK, Nomad, and Clown at the moment, and they obviously just have no clue this line formation. This is a really nice line formation.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing, Cullis and Dobbs are still suppressing the open field, and now they're starting to be sprayed out by Maz. Gets both of them. Good double kill for Maz. He's up on 3. Flux just sniped the last guy, too.
Yeah. Kaz gone, so that's the entire squad.
Whoa, who just fell from the helicopter? Why is Sven?
Sven, no! He's gone! He disappeared! It's just his gun and a blood pile.
According to the map, he's under the map now. He just got pulled from the helicopter straight to hell. Okay. That's a new one.
I just had an explosion.
That might have been the terminal exploding. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, it was.
What just happened?
No, that wasn't a DC shy. That was him. Because if it was
if he DC'd, he would have just disappeared. But no, he fell out of the helicopter somehow.
Obviously, either he got tricked by the double V or just accidentally pressed double V. Or, alternatively, he went to swap seat and accidentally clicked eject.
When Satan's done with your shit and the helicopter won't even save you. He'll just reach up there and pull you down anyway.
Bro got torn out. His soul got torn out and his body was just flung.
So we still have Azariah here. However, we're about to see Blue 4 X-Ray walk right onto Green 4 X-Ray.
This is interesting. Tanaka...
Oh, God, no. It's Falcon going to fight... Oh, Falcon's going to fight TSB people.
Oh,
but they're also... Oh, no, it's a big group of X-Ray because they merged with some other dudes.
So Golf 1 for Green 4 is just pretty much left his main force and is now just pushing up straight to the objective. And this is actually a really good firing position if you can get on top of this hill.
Oh, God, Falcon.
Az firing out. Az gets, I think, 2 kills there. He takes down Kakia. I think he might have taken down someone else.
What's his kill count at? He's at 2. So he got Guy Fury, he got someone else. He knocked Kakia out.
Yeah, KK's so he has got 2.
Az gets Clown, but now he's being flanked by Flux and taken out by Flux.
There it is. I was playing
Kakia wakes back up. Yeah. But no, Az got 3 kills there. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Now looking back at Blue 4 X-Ray, they're advancing, not realizing that there's a large group of people to their right.
Dingo.
Oh, this is going to get messy. Sam and Haddad getting caught in the wall. They take Arcor out, though. That's going to cause everyone to run right on top of Dingo's position. Nufflix is going to be the first to spot Dingo. Nuff.
Nufflix.
There we go. Okay, yep, goes up for the headshot. Falcon staying on the rear here.
Yeah, Falcon doing the correct thing here and staying back while everyone decides to push up to a military area.
Great grenade throw might catch Green Thumb out of position. Yep, hits him, but doesn't do much damage. Now Green Force throwing grenades in here. I think they just blew themselves up. Hadav went down.
Fires at Jay Cyrus and Galil. They're panicking. They have no idea where the shots are coming from. They should hopefully realize pretty soon.
Falcon needs to do a little bit of a better job to line up those headshots. Lolo's turning around now, trying to look around with that sniper rifle. We still have Green Thumb up here.
Lolo definitely hears it.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a sight on him because of the bushes, though. But they should realize fairly eventually that... Yeah, I will admit, Green Thumb has been doing... I've seen Green Thumb more and more, like, over the past few weeks, doing a lot of moves, so I'm be surprised if he gets a couple kills here.
BMP-1 has a 50 cal, not an actual cannon. They're firing down at Delta, but the shots are going way over. They're also right next to that battle tower, and then I've been seeing an M2 Humvee firing north, but again, completely off.
That's exactly where I thought they would go, and it's just a really nice position. But
Nufflix knocked out by Falcon.
What? The BTR-80 is shooting at the BMP-1.
Yeah, get him!
The BTR-80 just killed the gunner and the driver.
And they're still shooting! They're still shooting! They got Tanaka too! Oh! Yes! Green 4, fight those Vics! Oh! So the entire crew of the BMP just died to a friendly Vic.
Oh my god!
Okay.
No.
Guys, the BMP's too powerful. We're gonna nerf it. See, and we can tell that the gunner got it because the Ant's at -3 kills now. So.
Well done, Ants.
Wow.
This is their first,
And now they're firing 7.62 into the BMP.
This is their first, like,
Yeah, okay, so my chat's right. Blue 4 does have an LAV, so they confused a 8-wheeled LAV for a tracked BMP-1.
I think they did. I think they just saw a vehicle and panicked. They're probably like, yeah, guys, we did it. We did it.
Lolo's still on no kill. Excuse me, Falcon's still on no kills. I thought I saw... No, Lolo pulled back. Okay. So Falcon's going to try to one-man wonder this, which I don't blame him for, but UH-60's now flying over around. Green Thumb around here, too, taking it low and slow. The other suppressed shooter. UH-60 firing down.
I think... Oh, is Lolo dead?
I can't believe a BTR-80 sniped the entire crew out of a BMP-1, which, by the way, that would be impressive if they were hostiles, but...
That's Tanaka, by the way.
That's some of the best players on the server they just killed, the Coalition guys. Damn. Oh, he's gonna be really mad about that. No, who wouldn't be pissed? They're like, okay, we're gonna do our thing. We're leading the group. We're still staying into cover. We got a good spot. Not against my friendly BTR, I did, apparently.
We've got the friendly BTR on the back here. We're cool, we're cool.
We're cool. They're gonna support us. Wow.
They're gonna support us, right?
Green Thumb just knocked Reaper out. Reaper was able to get a nice burst off on Green Thumb's face and took him out.
Green Thumb.
Yeah, Falcon's alone back here, unfortunately. UH-60 still flying around.
Yeah, that was 100% Falcon's plan, though, was to just stay back, let everyone die, and then he can just go, yep, my turn.
I mean, yeah, but only if Falcon actually gets killed. I think Falcon was just on an Overwatch position. But at the same time, if you only see 3 people go up to a compound, there's no group in FNF, especially on a full house server. 124 players that, you know, there's not going to be anything that happens. There's going to be more than 3 people is what I'm trying to say. Like, the groups are at least 5 or, like, 6 to 8 big.
BTR's just driving past its dead friend. Gunner is faced.
No, they're still shooting! They're still shooting! Get him, man! Oh my god! We're just making sure they're dead, okay?
Yeah. They can't report to the admins if they're, you know, double dead.
I want one of them to get out, pull a friendly body out, and then they're gonna look at it and just get back in their pick. Oh, too late, AT came in. There's no chance to do it now!
Are they all dead? No, Tantal's still... Oh no, Tantal's over there. Barrett and Ant both dead.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Well, at least the Vics died next to each other. See, here's the funny thing, though. They're now dead, which means they go into the spectator chat, so I wonder if the Coalition guys are now chewing them out.
Oh, no.
Someone in my chat, N3, saying, Ant, what the fuck are you doing? Those are my guys, ... Well, N3, Ant,
N3,
you need to have Ant check between what a BMP-1 and an LAV-25 is. Because that, I think, is the source of your error.
Is this your first week at FNF? Is this...
No, I think his guys are, his friends, or they're in the same community as Ant, so... I mean, don't get me wrong, PID issues are... What?
MNYAMN Minyaman just fell off the top of the tower and died. Well, is now downed.
Amazing.
Oh.
Delta 2, Blue 4 trying to counterattack off of Green 4, but they're biting off a little more than they can chew. These are the SOF guys that pulled back earlier and now are coming back. But now that there's no other Blue 4 guys here, all of Green 4 is just turning around and taking them head on, and it's not really working out for them. Charlie tried to do a charge, but they're getting cut down. Because the Blue 4 LAVs right here, also an M2 Humvees there too. So a lot of heavy guns capitalizing on those open areas. Falcon is up a kill now, trying to get on the southern side of this compound. Might come around, do more damage. But even then, Falcon's fight over there is a little insignificant compared to the rest of the AO. The other M2 Humvee took an AT round to the east. It has now been destroyed as Green Force trying to do these large pushes over these open fields, utilizing smoke grenades to the best of their advantage.
So they're actually using this LAV really smartly. They haven't got a drive for it. They've just stuck it in one place with its front armor, just in the only gap, and everything else is covered by sandbags, and they've just got this really nice firing line over on the Green 4 advance. Now, what would have been a really good counter to the LAV would be possibly 2 like mechanized vehicles with very large weapons on top of them.
All the SOF guys have been cut down, by the way. They're getting double tapped now.
It's unfortunate that it seems Green 4 just doesn't have any of those for no specific reason whatsoever.
So I will say, numbers-wise, Green Force still has a pretty distinct numbers advantage here.
If I was just sorry, I was just gonna say, if Green 4 win this after they butchered one of their vehicle crews, oh god.
So Green 4 pulling their units back. They've got Sideways, the platoon HQ guy, driving around. Falcon could technically kill them all, steal that motorcycle, and then get behind other groups. That'd be pretty funny. But I love you. I got Levy and Omega here trying to pick people off as they move through these open fields to their immediate west. But at that range, they're not going to be too accurate here.
Oh, Falcon might see Sman. Yeah, he does. But he doesn't take the shot. But he... Oh.
I think Sman's a little lost here.
His team have just left.
Yep. No, I think he's starting to follow him out.
Oh, I'm surprised Falcon actually went for the shot there. And okay, I'm honestly surprised Falcon went for the shot there.
Hey, right, Raycon. Thanks for dropping by.
I would have just not shot, just followed them.
But yeah, no, that one was last Sunday. It was a pretty fun one. Just a few of us. Next Sundays is going to be a horror op, though, so I'm excited for that. Ooh, look at this Pepit. He's gotten right behind a few of these Green 4 guys on the flank. They're focused on the guys in the Overwatch positions. He could do some pretty significant damage here. Again, if we start seeing some Blue 4 guys getting behind Green 4's line and doing some significant damage, they could nullify Green 4's number advantage. And then I think Blue 4 is golden at this point, mainly around Terminal 2. I see Green 4 getting to Terminal 3 and taking it because of how spaced out Blue 4's defensive lines are. But Terminal 2 with that LAV and the Humvee would be perfect.
Pepper's having bullets go over him. It's actually his friends. So
Crossfire. He's a little confused. Oh, he just audit Hunniver. Hunniver heard the footsteps. Oh, but Hunniver turned around and started getting some shots off as well.
I don't think he heard the footsteps. I think the smoke, I think he just turned around.
Yep. Falcon now trying to pursue the Green 4 guys running off. He's going to continue to try to be a pain in their ass. What?
Liru, look at Logan. Look at Logan's body.
What did Logan do?
Look at his body.
Wait, why is Logan all the way back here? Did the other Blue 4 guy fall out of the helicopter too?
What does his body look like for you?
It's partially in the ground.
With one of his arms sticking, or both his arms just sticking out.
So ragdolls are client side, but why did both of the helicopter pilots fall, or excuse me, both of the helicopter gunners fall out of the helicopter? Why?
Where are you? I want to send you the screenshot because it's very funny. Oh, I can't. So for me, he's got his head and basically entire torso is just buried on the ground with his feet and arms just sticking up like he went for like a power drop.
Amazing. All right, so we got a Green 4 squad here firing down at a Blue 4 group. Both have entrenchments here. I think this was an abandoned Blue 4 position based off of where the trenches are dug. Well, we're just having a lot of shots landing at Blue 4, and Blue 4 is just laying low, bandaging themselves. Looks like they have a lot of hits here. Actually, hell, almost everyone I'm looking at, there's bandages. And we're only halfway through the round. We still have 25 minutes remaining out of the 50 minutes.
Jeez.
So I'm hearing...
Still alive. Yeah, he is.
Blue 4 firing some of that Mark 11. There she is. honestly, the marksmen are going to be the most important roles here for capitalizing on these open areas and having the magnified optic and the bigger weapon platform to pincemeal forces off, but... oh, man, I don't know. This could really go either way. Half the time still remaining. Green 4 seemingly very aggressive here. Taking on what they can.
Levi are about to take on Sideways and Point Man. Falcon is still just messing around the main area. He's just jumping around. He's just jumping around.
Hey, Indigo, thanks for dropping by and answering questions about FNF. Appreciate it, man. He is one of the staff members, Indigo Fox. But yes, as he said, we had like 150 people show up tonight. There's only 124 slots per branch, so just one of those times of the year where, you know, we have a lot of people trying to come in, so I'd say, yeah, try for NA, definitely. Yeah, so the UH-60, it's still flying overhead. It's trying to just be a bit of a distraction.
I imagine they must have run out of ammo, and maybe Logan just maybe tried to do something and just ended up splattering.
Levy and Omega might actually come up and ambush Sideways here. Sideways is no slouch, though.
Man, though.
Yep, getting some flanking shots as Green 4 X-Ray is coming around.
Levi's leg, but Point Man
Green 4 getting distracted by the UH-60. Look at Swola, though, coming up on his own. He ran into an explosive trap and was able to avoid it. And more explosive traps going off as Blue 4 is abandoning their position. And I think they're trying to start fall back into the actual terminal site itself. So Swola running up ahead was able to get those explosives triggered so that his team didn't suffer. Daff, you could. You have to message the. You got to message the TASB liaison, though.
Sorry.
TSB liaison. But they're only able to requisition so many slots a week. So you won't be able to get in for this branch, but next week you probably could. So a lot of rockets being shot at that UH-60. Yeah. They gotta save those rockets. There's still an LAV and another Humvee to fight.
No beeping from inside the Vic, so Oddball is doing some really nice flybys and not taking much damage.
I don't agree. He's been flying a little low and slow. I just don't think the accuracy of the ground shooters has been the best.
Look at Mikkel.
Wait, where's Mikkel?
He's just running straight towards Terminal 2. He was running, now he's crawling.
Tch. Grenades being thrown on Omega's position. Falcon now completely out of position.
Yeah, I don't really know what he's doing here.
I think he's just sticking in the forest for a little bit of concealment to continue moving up. Green 4... See, if they were to break off and pincer Terminal 2, I think they'd have a much better chance, because this one left side force is just going to get cut down by the 50 cals, because this is downhill open field. Little bit of definitely to work with, but it's not going to be enough in my opinion.
Oh, Omega just took someone from... I think the entirety of X-Ray have just died from yeah.
No, they're to the northwest. They've taken a few casualties, though. That was with the previous firefight. Omega sticks his head out on the balcony and Sideways just bitch slaps him back into the building. And I think he just fired a GL through 2 windows.
Nice.
Oh, man. But yeah, Green 4, instead of focusing on one terminal at a time, half their pins are going for one, half going for the other. They might not actually win this fight, though. They're dividing. Yeah, they're defeating themselves in detail. That's the term I'm looking for.
Force, only Delta are the ones to really actually push it back. The Blue 4 Force, who just decided to abandon position where Swallow was, has just been taken apart because they haven't been moving.
There's no Matt. There's no AA on either Matt side, Indigo. It's been all just AT. See, here's the thing. Green 4 had a BTR-80 and a BMP-1. The BTR-80 team killed the BMP-1.
Still trying to fucking shoot it down.
It was pretty funny. So they had the heavy guns to shoot down the UH-60, but they team killed each other, which was pretty funny to watch.
Managed to make it to the BTR.
Yeah, I saw
To be
that.
fair, that BMP might still be in good condition.
Yeah, because it was only shot at. The BTR took AT damage, so it might be out of fuel because it all cooked off. But the BMP should still be in working order because the only thing that hit it was 14.5 millimeter penetrating the hull.
Mikkelso's getting engaged.
You saw the fiasco? Yeah.
It's
pretty damn
it's
funny.
not like the worst position for it to be like even if it's out of like fuel, if the fuel tank got popped. Uh-oh.
That landed a little short.
Hmm.
Righto, Hotshot. Hope she's okay. So Omega's woken back up, actually. He's now firing around, but Falcon's slowly creeping down as well. He took an AK, and he's firing up at man-to-man on the ridge. Actually got a few hits on his legs. Now he's firing up at Reaper. Gets Reaper!
Ooh. That was a really
Good
nice
shot.
I caught that at the last minute. Oh, Sideways is dead. Platoon HQ is dead. Killed by Omega in this little building.
So I guess Sideways
Here
came to
comes
check
Legal
on
now.
Omega, get the double tap, but he was able to then get the kill.
Here comes
Legal folding in, gets the kill there, but takes a few shots himself.
Yeah.
Any DayZ after this? Yes, there will be some DayZ in the
Lolo
evening.
firing
I'm going to run
sniper.
away from people that are naked with shotguns and Essaker, apparently.
I think he sees Falcon. He's just trying to take him out. If Lolo's in talks with Legal right now, he'll be able to help him out.
Tea casually, coffee if I need to stay up at night, hot shots. Bloodwing is more of a casual drinker of both.
Here comes Falcon.
Michael, nope, he's still alive with Maz. They're going to flank around on the right side. Meanwhile, the rest of that Green 4 group are pulling back to mount up in a Vic. That's the Dishka Hillocks back there. But yeah, that entire attack wave has been cut down because, again, they're charging an LAV and an M2 Humvee. I'm not surprised.
Legal has no clue Falcon's there, and that's a problem because Lolo should really be speaking to Legal, saying, "Hey, there's someone, there's someone right next to you."
Legal's going to hear those footsteps.
Legal might hear him.
Oh, but he doesn't think he's an enemy. Because I know Legal, if Legal thinks he's in danger and he hears footsteps, he will whip over to look in that direction. But I think he was a friend. I think he thinks it was a friendly coming up, and that gave Falcon the advantage to just come around and hit him. So Falcon slowly sweeping the rest of Green 4 Command and X-Ray, finishing what Omega started.
Firing at this hotel. Just let him live.
Maz and Michael trying to pick people off. I'm curious, what is Maz's kill count? He's picked up an enemy gun. He's got an M4 right now, and he's got 4 kills. Good for him.
Damn.
AKMs.
This Terminal 2 has been really strong. I actually only noticed this
It's been
entrenchment they built,
M27's
where
M4,
Lightboss
so
and
M4
Atkins is.
platforms, and
Now Korvac's pushing up in the
Ron faction. AKMs and AKSs.
in the LAV, which is an interesting push because now he's over. Oh, actually,
That's
no,
good. Well,
all the Green 4
It's
are
bad
dead.
that it happened, Hotshot, but it's good that she was okay. My mother was in the
Yeah, I
hospital
don't
for
know.
a few years for
I can't see
pulmonary
Green 4
embolism
coming
and a
back
bunch
from
of
this.
blood
I know they have a lot of
clots, you know?
forces, but
So I
Green 4 is
understand.
just so well entrenched. It's doing so well from the defensive positions. It just
Lolo's trying to snipe Falcon, and Falcon's just suppressing Lolo and causing him to pull back.
fires a flare, which is actually a really good idea if you're taking on
Why
a
the heck
sniper.
were
If
you
you just
all the way
fire
up
a
there?
flare in front of them. 'cause
Yeah,
then
to
they'll
blind
just
them,
be
because it
blinded.
actually works,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
People have done it against me before when I've played, and I've done it against people before.
Never
It's
works
really
against AI,
effective.
but yeah, if you flare someone, it blinds the shit out of them. They can't see you. So if you just go prone and shoot them, you're fine. Yeah, so I think Sideways was too busy in his own firefight to properly coordinate an attack on Terminal 2.
Yeah.
Instead, he just ordered one force to go for 3, one force to go for 2. The 2 force kind of failed, because now you're seeing them reposition to reinforce the group hitting 3. But now I think 3's force is going to be able to, if they, if not win, then at least heavily weaken this attack force.
You see Bravo is starting to get close, but as soon as they exit that tree line...
LAV just got disabled by explosives.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Who's the explosive specialist?
I don't know, because neither of them are explosive specialists, so they
It
either...
must have just been GLs.
No, those big explosions, it was either AT or explosive, so they might have found some and thrown them.
Oh, yeah. It's not... Oh, I think Korvac's dead, so...
Yeah. So these two just waging a guerrilla war here.
Oh no! Oh, Korvac's an explosive specialist. You don't suppose he?
No, I refuse to. Well, then again, I saw BTR kill its own BMB today, so anything's possible. Maybe they were demoing it. I don't know.
Because they're set behind it, not in front of the. Yeah, look. I get that could have been a throw.
That I heard
they're set behind it and not in front of it, and the back wheels are the ones taken out.
Look at 1RW. It's green for Delta 1. They have all of these other ways to assault from, and they chose the open field in the middle of both angles to actually have some cover and concealment to attack from.
The problem with it right now is, yeah, okay, their plan here is a smoke push, but the whole point of a smoke push is that you have to be constantly moving and not.
And you have to have another angle suppressed. I just saw Pierce get his head blown off.
Like, you can't crawl in a
Maybe
smoke push.
we can claim that they were doing a distraction, because now you got this other green 4 group coming around, but it's...
But the only thing I'm going to say
suicidal
is why? You didn't need that.
Despo touched the terminal. Naders was under the area. He's trying to crawl out now.
Oh, no, he's not.
And then he's found by Rory and Ash, who keep him in the ground.
Takes Mackenzie on. I think Mackenzie trades with him. Thela is still sitting on the 50 cal.
Blue 4 starting to run around. Ash peeking out, slowing Navy down because Navy sees the gun. Navy gets a few hits on Ash, advances, takes him out. Good play by Navy. Navy takes some fire from across the compound.
I still can't believe Thela's still on the 50 cal.
Rory's coming down, fighting, and gets Navy. 50 seconds remaining. K is looting instead of... I guess he ran out of 240 ammo. But now Izzo might come around and kill K. Yeah, he sees K and gets a single headshot on him. I think that's Terminal 2 done.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Hotel 1.
Michael pushing Astromath. Maz also joining him.
They've cleared this out.
Yeah.
Maz and Mikkel. Oh. Okay.
Mikkel just died. Yep.
Maz has got 4.
Mikkel had 4 last time I... Oh, wow. Nice. 10 kills between them.
Yeah.
I'd say Green 4 still has a chance here, but again, there's a lot of Blue 4 here. Green 4 did a lot, like they sacrificed a lot of manpower to get that second terminal site.
I'd be surprised to see, because if I was the remaining Blue 4 guys here at this point, now the hack's complete, you just run. I'd just run back to Terminal 2.
Tenderbaner, Blue 4 command, spots Banks' gun and kills him. Before Banks can even get some shots out. There's the explosion.
I love what Hotel 2 is doing. He's just flying around being like
hey, Thazos, how you doing?
A noise
I'm
blocker.
alright. Hope you're okay too.
Nordic's got a kill, I've only just noticed. Nice. The Blue 4 forces that are here are doing a really good job.
Yeah.
Just
they now have the number advantage. Green 4 were... I don't know why they did that open field charge, but...
Look at Gazag, scroll out a little bit to where the bushes just start disappearing, and you just see all the bodies of one RCC, not one RCCs, one RWs.
Yeah, just all in that field. There's at least 3 or 4 of them. UH-60 still flying overhead.
Yeah, only one RW made it out.
Chadwick trying to get on the dish, got a fire at the UH-60.
Oh, no, he's... Oddball. He has? No, he's taken superficial damage.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh no, he has got beeps.
All right, Oddball's landed. We'll see if he actually gets out.
What's he got? He's got the M4. Bit of an interesting...
I think Maz just got hit.
Right, he's just floating.
Taken out.
Oh, I've just seen... Is that... Oh, I'm noticing a certain someone... Okay,
Falcon's trying to put GLs on Lolo, and Lolo's sniping. The freaking rear fight over there, man.
Lolo just needs to get out, because Lolo would be so useful.
And like picking people off in the other team.
X-Ray have repaired and somehow refueled the BTR.
Get him! This might be what turns the round around, because that 14.5 millimeter can penetrate into this tower. The Blue 4 LAV's down.
He's just firing at the... Smanderman just sat on top of the...
Mossby just got in the 50 cal.
Who's the gunner for the...
There is no gunner, it's just a dude in the Oh, there we go.
Oh, Sman's dead.
Yeah. Oh, the legs of the gunner just got hit.
How are they hitting the gunner's legs?
Because the window shields in the front are open.
Oh.
So they can look in.
Why didn't he get out? Why didn't he just get
I don't know.
and close the shields?
I don't know. There goes Galil.
They can see under it.
Yeah. And Galil just got sniped from a shooter under... Yeah.
He's never waking up.
Yeah.
He's definitely not waking up anymore.
What's the UH-60 doing?
Lolo... What the UH-60 doing? You know, if I was Oddball, I'd put that in a position and see if one of your miniguns still works.
No, I think he's out of ammo for both of them, which is why his pilot's bailed. I'd imagine... So here's the thing. He probably had the pilots bailed because they had some parachutes in the chopper, but because they were below 100 meters, the parachutes didn't deploy because you have to be above 100 meters by default on Arma. You can actually change that number with Mission Command. Did Oddball just snipe Korvac, who was charging up? You know, welcome to Friday Night Fights. So you got a 3v3 to the south, 10 minutes remain, and I think it's over at this point. Oh no, Falcon's gonna finally find Lolo. Get him, Falcon. Isn't able to control that recoil. Lolo runs back, grabs his handgun, starts firing at Falcon. Falcon going evasive, gets nicked in the leg, and then one-shot headshot on Lolo. Good God. And now Falcon being friendly fired. Now he's running with red smoke. Now he's jumping with the red smoke. You see, this is how Falcon tells everyone he's friendly. Oddball, realizing he shot Korvac, runs up to medic Korvac and then gets killed by JY.
Oh my god, no, no more friendly fire.
Oh, Falcon getting shot at by friendlies again.
Oh, for God's sake.
He's waving. He's trying to jump around and wave his hands and rub his stomach going, guys.
Okay, I think they realized.
I just saw AT randomly get fired. Oh, they're firing it back there. It's a major miss.
Oddball went back up. He goes back to start.
He doesn't care that JY shot him. He's gonna... Oh, God, that grenade. What the grenade doing?
What the grenade doing?
Oh, my God, AT, it hits the BMP instead.
Well,
okay.
finally hit the BMP.
Finally, Blue 4 decides to put a round into the BMP-1.
Oddball wakes back up!
Oddball is determined to do this medical.
No, I think Oddball's finally realized that he should just stop.
Oh! Falcon!
Is that Falcon?
With the GLs!
What did GL do?
Or was that might have been Modsby because Falcon was only on 3 kills.
I think it was Modsby.
Yeah, it was Modsby because he's got 1 kill for that.
Shot.
That was a great GL. He took the building out and the dude. And Falcon making sure he's dead. Meanwhile, to the south, it's a 2v2.
Chadwick Bossman.
And look at that. Falcon has made it with 3 kills through the round and not friendly fired. Look at that.
Well, he was friendly fired.
Well, not killed by friendlies.
No,
It's
he wasn't
different.
killed by friendlies.
But you're right.
Yeah.
I love how Lavid and Chadwick are both doing medical across here.
Yeah.
Felly's just looting bodies, because at this point, end of the
still
game, I'm not
alive.
surprised.
Thele's still alive. He was just the one who was sitting on the 50 cal while the entire Greenfall force was just coming down on him.
Lavid's dead. I think Sushi just turned him into Sushi.
Rip. Thela, comeback. Comeback story for the ages. All according to Green's plan. What was Green's plan?
It's short for Feliander.
Well, you know what? All I'm expecting is that Sideways' plan was just him screaming down the microphone at everyone, and then he just said nothing else for the entirety. And that's just how I feel Bopega Pirate's plan.
I mean,
I was playing.
Sure.
I was playing with Flux earlier in Unsustained Assault, and every time I spoke to him, he'd just scream "ah."
For the altitude, what do you mean?
So,
This
you know.
flag, it's Q to go up, Z to go
Like a
down,
virus.
like pedals on a helicopter.
Falcon carrying Korvac back. Oddball's like
You can't get friendly fired if you're carrying a friendly, right?
double friendly fire.
Double.
Korvac's
Sure.
got 4. Korvac's got 4. Norris
Ooh,
got
I think
1.
Felly heard the footsteps. He's got those turtle beaches on.
Them turtle beaches. Oh,
Chadwick gets whipped.
Chadwick.
Last enemy. And Sushi knows something's up.
You're the last one. Finish the mission.
Yeah, I think it was going really well for Green 4 until they did that force split. That's what kind of screwed them.
No, you know what? Just what I saw, that incident with the BMP and the BTR, I think I just foresaw everything going wrong.
So you'd argue that was the catalyst that
That was
caused the
the
dominoes to
catalyst.
crash down. Gotcha.
The Trojan horse.
Alrighty. Sushi throws a grenade. That was a good lob. Yeah, quick little soft toss. That's going to distract Felly. Now Sushi... Is Sushi going to go for the vault? Nope. He's going to go for the wide flank around.
Which I think a wide flank round might be better for.
And
Yeah, it
Felly
would
has
be.
decided he is going to sit down.
I think Sushi might be a newer player, so he might not have his what do you call it set up? His enhanced movement.
Manchurian candidate isn't... No, stop it. You're going to have to ask Indigo if he's still in chat. Sushi with another grenade.
Grenada. 4 minutes remaining. We actually, what are they? Oh no, it's just Korvac still down. I thought they were just jumping off the tower. Oh my god, look at the amount of bandages next to Korvac. Oh my god.
That's a lot.
Sushi's been spotted.
Is Vagrant shooting up at Sushi?
Yeah, he is.
Amazing.
Sushi doesn't care.
Your bullet. Oh god, one just hit Sushi in the legs.
My fucking knees.
Bullets hurt.
My fucking knees. Damn. Are we actually going to
He's
see
fixing
a
his
time
knees.
defeat after like months? When was the last time you saw a time defeat? Or a match that's gone to time?
They're rare. They are rare, to be honest.
They used to be quite frequent.
Yeah.
But I guess people have learned to.
Thely's making a run
press
for
W.
it. Go, Thelyender, go. Go, Thelyender, go. Oh my gosh, just as he went into Sushi's line. Oh, Sushi saw him. Oh, Thelyender saw him. Oh, here we go. Both of them spray at each other, then open with a smoke grenade advance. Sushi opting to medic, Thely pulling back a little bit. Uh-oh. There's an M2 Humvee. Falcon's running after it. I think the Humvee's full, actually. 70 seconds. Can the M2 Humvee charge into Sushi's position and take him out? Sushi knows it's coming. He's shutting the door. Humvee's cut its engine. It's now coasting in. Trying to do a honk here.
Oh god.
It's a Blue 4 Commando
Korvac
team.
did it. Korvac made it.
Sushi's hiding.
Do you blame him?
Hiding for his life. Vagrant coming in. Vagrant goes down. Sushi in the last stand mode here. Oh God, a satchel! That's the end for Sushi.
Oh, it's a terminal.
Nani? It's invincible because this was where the terminal was.
Oh, it doesn't
And
matter.
he's cut down
And it was
with
oddball. Please tell me it
15
was oddball.
seconds. It was Oddball that gets the kill. That's GG. Independent eliminated with 15 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, he almost made it out.
Oh. I didn't know the blue 4 was Covenant. Dang. All right, that was round 1. Round 2 will begin momentarily. That was dope. Uh-oh.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
I don't think the UH-60 is supposed to fly.